Welcome back to the green channel. The green channel. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling different. Feeling different last couple of days. Maybe because I've been learning some stuff on the computer, expanding my brain. It's so difficult to learn new things. It's like, it's so boring. The mind keeps trying to get you to focus on something else. Distractions. It's just completely feel like a waste, but that's part of learning. That's part of learning, is being in the unknown and fearing the things that you don't know. Like, you don't know. You kind of know just the next step that you have to do, that you have to take. And that next step, that 24-hour cycle, maybe that 1 hour cycle or 1 minute that we need to stay sober in a AA setting, that 24 hours, that one day, that one step forward is what's necessary, and not to overload ourselves with all kinds of information that we might not necessarily need or want at the time. And there's plenty of overload. I mean, there's an overload of nature here, if you can see, which is wonderful. Just going outside is already a treat for me after living 11 years in London. Just being in the calm. I'm realizing that now, since I quit my job, I've been realizing that I don't necessarily want to leave this place unless I have something somewhere else to do, like a job or a partner. But now I just want to create an opportunity for myself to work at something that I would enjoy, where I would be useful, where I would be appreciated, and in order to be appreciated, you need to appreciate yourself. See, I didn't shave today. I should have shaved a couple days ago. So that's me not appreciating myself. But I don't know, maybe it looks okay for somebody. Having a little beard is okay. Having a little, some things a bit untidy is okay. I could be tidier, I think. If I was tidier, I think I would be more organized. But I am what I am. So I'm learning not to be too hard on myself, because my psychotherapist told me, he said, you grew up way too young. And I guess that's where me seemingly lazy seems to me, where I seem lazy, because the overload wants to be lifted. Like, I want to lift the overload of emotions, of everything. I'm just like, even my face is like bearing something, like I have to bear things. But it's like, it can be relaxed too. Like, one way or another, we are I was speaking to my brother actually the other day. Hi, brother. And he said, it was interesting that you said that everyone lives at the same time, the same moment, that everything is happening now in the same instant. Somebody in China is living in the same instant, and somebody in Lithuania, in America, difference in time, but really it's the same time everywhere, unless you're in another dimension. I think he meant something else by mentioning that to me, but I don't know, for me it's like I completely lost my track of thought now. But I was saying about the face that it's like it's almost in pain, and this time that you're living in, it will pass, whether it's a good time or a bad time, it will pass. And it depends how you want to live it. If you want to live it tense and frustrated and in pain, then do it. But I don't know if you want to live like that. I don't know if that's how you want to live. But if you feel like you're uplifted, if you feel like you're learning something, like to me, my discovery last couple of days have been learning on my own terms, learning from online courses, and it's difficult for me. It's difficult to focus, but once I direct that focus at one thing, I start to feel like I'm almost back at school, and that feeling when the school is finished and I have the time off for myself, and I have the time off and I can have free time. And now when I'm going for a walk, I feel like it's free time for me, But I realized that I want to learn, I want to study, but it's difficult to study. It's funny enough that in Lithuania it's like learning and earning has the same beginning of the word. Mokytis ir mokėt, or moka, paying. Learning and paying is the same beginning of the word. So it's like, I don't know how you feel, guys, last couple of days, but I feel uplifted. I feel like something has gone off my shoulders, and I don't say that I'm not experiencing the depressive moments, like especially in the morning. But I allow myself to go to sleep earlier and sleep for longer because sleep is important. But I don't know, worst comes to worst, I'll find another job. But I feel like I want to give myself a chance to create a job opportunity for myself. And I want to thank you for following me on this journey throughout all the videos, not just what's happening now. I think I'm just like coming out of my cocoon or something, because it's spring, it's time to flourish, it's time to be awake, it's time to wake up the brain from the slumber. And yeah, I'm proud of you guys, proud of the work that you've been doing, because I'm saying this to you as I'm saying this to myself. I'm like proud of myself, and it's okay to be proud of yourself. It's not big-headed, it is what it is, If you're proud of yourself, that's good. And if you're, like Katie said to me, she said, staying at the job is, maybe changing a job is strength, not staying at the job, because staying at one job for too long could be, it could be damaging for your brain, it could be damaging for your body. But like learning and creating something and taking that free time to learn a new skill, or like master a program or something, or it's very valuable, and it all goes into your skill set. And I really wish that you guys realize how many gifts you have, because you have plenty of gifts in your brainicles. So admire that. I admire that in you. And yeah, let's stay in touch. Get commenting, get subscribing if you like what you're hearing. I answer all the comments. So yeah, hopefully you're gonna have a nice day today. Hopefully it's as nice as where I am. Day or night, whenever you're watching this. But yeah, I hope that you can be proud of yourself today. I hope that you can be giving yourself a high five or a hug, and understand that it's not by being hard on yourself that you develop and you improve. Is by being gentle and loving and admiring yourself for what you do. Because that harshness, that being hard on yourself, I don't think that ever pays, or it doesn't pay as well as loving yourself. So let's try and keep ourselves in the loop of love, okay? Because I have this shadow, I have this dark side to me that's, I think that is productive, because it's like whipping me and, do some work. But I don't think that I'm starting to think that it's no good. It's no good because it's not really helpful, It's not really helpful, it's just damaging, and nobody does that in my world to me, apart from me. So why should I do it to myself? Why can't I do some things that are more productive, and why can't I love myself more? So it's important to give yourself some credit, or not some credit, but a lot of credit, because it's only you that's doing the things in your life. Nobody else does them for you. I mean, yeah, sometimes people come up, like my grandma makes me nice soup, and she wants me to come to see her every day. So I go there, I say hi, have some soup, and I go off on my journeys, and she's satisfied, I'm satisfied. But before, I was resisting that. I was like, nah, I'm grown up now, I don't need to be fed, but that's the traditions in Lithuania. They die slowly. And I don't know, I like to see my grandma. It gives me hope, because she's very bright. She's like 85, but she's very, very special. She's a wife of my late grandfather, who was an artist. So she has that artistic side to her, but she doesn't create per se herself. She just lives off the vibe of my grandpa. And yeah, that's what I live off of. So hope that you're proud of yourselves. Hope that you're gonna love yourself a bit more today. Gonna hug yourself. I swear things will change. Things will change for the better if you just take action, because a little bit of action every day builds up to an avalanche, and you won't even notice. Like, I write every morning, I journal every morning. My life started to change. It's been a year since I journaled. It's been a year since I drank alcohol. It's been 5 months plus since I smoked weed, and things are looking better. Money is saved up. So look after yourself. Find the engine of pain in you. Use it for good. or just, forgive yourself for all the things that you probably haven't done or have done and are sorry. Just love yourself and be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And love, as always. Love you all. And peace.